everyone, welcome back. It's lovely to see you again. Today I've got Tamar Beauty with me today. And I'm just going to go for just a lovely bit of hair play and just a lovely sort of gentle chat just to get to know her a bit more. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
And also over on her channel will be a video that we've done. I've done a mixed sound healing Reiki and crystal Reiki session, so go and check that out as well. Thank you so much, it's been lovely to see you today. I hope you enjoy your hair play. Hi, thank you for coming to see me today.
Thank you for having me.
Alright, I'm just going to do some hair play with you today, and I might use some lovely gentle meditation sounds as well, some of the sound healing instruments, just to help get you into a really lovely headspace as well.
Thank you.
I've got these lovely tubes here which are called Dragon Energy Frequency Chimes, and I'm going to play a few of them just as we start, and then I will move on to your hair. What's the condition of your hair normally like?
It's usually okay, but I do dye it, so I'm trying to grow it out right now to kind of make my scalp a bit less sensitive all the time. Yeah, it's in okay condition right now.
Yeah, it's really silky, it's not too dry at all. You feel like a little bit sort of dry sort of here, but that's normally the bit that's kind of most intense. It's like the bit before it starts to grow out when it gets dry. How often do you wash your hair?
Every day.
Yeah.
I find it can get greasy quite easily, so I like to wash it once a day.
So what the hair can sometimes do is when we wash it every day, it strips it of its natural oils. So then what it wants to do is fight harder to create the natural oils. So then you get into a cycle where it will actually become oilier because you're washing it more. So sometimes giving it a little bit of a break, though you might have to deal with it being like oily for a couple of days, it can then sort of get out of this cycle where it's overproducing the oil. But it's hard to sort of sit through that and go like, oh, my hair feels horrible.
Maybe a weekend where I don't meet anyone.
Yeah. Do you ever get like an itchy scalp at all?
Not really, no.
Going to section it into different bits. hair's so long.
Yeah.
Does it just naturally grow really well?
It grows quite fast and I can't really keep up with it.
Yeah.
I do need to cut it soon though.
It's lovely.
Thank you.
Does that feel okay?
That's lovely.
So how's your day been today?
Good, yeah. Enjoying the nice weather.
Yeah. It's lovely today.
Yeah. And I guess I had the lovely sound session as well.
Yeah. How are you feeling now after your one-to-one session with me?
Yes, really relaxed.
Yeah.
It's like positive, I think. Not that I was negative before, but I think like the stress of the week was sitting on my shoulders. It does feel like it's just gone.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
It's like it just like resets your brain.
Yeah. Nice just to take the time out to relax.
Yeah, that's really good. Do you have like favourite treatments that help to relax you? So many.
Tough. Because I think sometimes the ones that almost when they become a video and people can watch them, some look more relaxing and they were more relaxing for me to watch back.
Yeah.
But then others feel better in the moment, and it's really hard to choose between the two. I always love a good facial.
Yes.
Like anything to do with kind of lymphatic drainage, sculpting style.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I love gua sha as well.
Yes.
But I find it doesn't always film as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell just how relaxing it was
Yeah.
from the camera.
Mm-hmm. I think what I was most like surprised about when I watched your videos was how much I really like the palm reading ones, and it was never one that I really thought, oh, I'll really like this or it'll give me ASMR tingles, but it does, and I just don't. I just love it. I keep going back to them all the time.
Really?
But it could be like the tone of their voice. They're just sort of like the way they move their hands. There's just something about tracing the hands which just,
So interesting.
because normally I go for sort of head focused videos to help me relax. But yeah, definitely the palm reading ones.
Ooh. I might be filming another one of those next month. So
Oh,
that's
fantastic.
but I haven't done them for like a year now.
Yeah. They seem to be quite popular.
Yeah, I just worry because it's quite repetitive.
Yes.
To do myself again and again, and I think they did say like, and they believe like the lines change every 3 months or something like that.
Yeah.
But the stuff that comes up is kind of the same. I was like worried people get bored, so
I am very well up for going for one if you
to film me getting
record me.
to come up to London.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be
it's quite hard to like find people to sort of stand in to film because
you
have to find the right time, to find the right place, and also like a lot of friends don't necessarily want to be on camera.
Yes,
so,
absolutely. Yeah, it's difficult.
Do you have a favourite kind of ASMR video to watch in general then? Is it usually the scalp?
Yeah, I really like hair play ones. Yeah, hair play ones definitely, and specific people's voices. I think it's called like the ASMR couple, I think. And I can't remember whether she's got an African voice, accent. I'm probably getting it wrong, but her voice is just instantly just amazing. Just give me the biggest tingles. Yeah, I think it's called the ASMR couple.
Check them out.
Yeah. And yeah, like all of the big favourites like Maria and Whispers Red and yeah.
I love Maria's stuff.
Yeah.
It's like one of my early obsessions.
Me too.
Especially she did the videos on like crystals and
Yeah.
she did some sound healing as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've come across it, it's massage ASMR. And
is it a guy?
It is.
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah, and he's been around for quite a long time, and he had like his crinkly shirt. I don't know if you remember those ones.
No.
I think his name was like Manuel, and he gave himself a character, and it was quite funny.
Okay. The ASMR lore, I love it.
Yeah.
There's so many people out there to discover, I love.
There are.
I had a Yang Haiying, she's like I think this Chinese like lady living in the States, but she's, I don't know how old she is actually. She's like a young grandma, like doing ASMR videos. But she's just like the most, just talks about tea and stuff. And
nice.
life advice, and there's something about her accent that is so relaxing.
It's always the accent, and it's how like the voice like clicks.
Yeah.
I remember, so I used to work in care homes as an activities coordinator, and I remember just sitting with a couple of residents, and whilst they were chatting, I was just thinking, why do I feel so amazingly relaxed? And it was just like the intonation of their voice and the way their voice clicked, and that's kind of that's when I sort of discovered ASMR. I was like, oh, why is this having such a big effect on me? Yeah, it's just really interesting.
It's interesting how the accents and like the tone of the voice and stuff go into it.
Absolutely.
I filmed with a few people where they say like, oh, maybe it's better my voice isn't in it because I have an accent, and no, that's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, people will love it.
I find definitely ASMR with voice is definitely the best type.
Same, yeah. I like having a voice to kind of like tune into and listen to.
Yeah. How's that feeling?
That's lovely. It's really relaxing actually. Reminds me of having my hair played with back at school and stuff.
It like takes you to happy memories.
Yeah.
Do you have any holidays planned at the moment?
I've just come back from one actually, so
Oh,
I'm
where have
just
you
in
been?
the UK. I went to Centre Park.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was so nice, just being in the forest. We had deers, it's like Montjacks,
Yeah.
that came right up to the window and said hi. It was just so cute.
We actually have one that visits our garden.
Don't.
And it only started visiting about a month ago. So the bottom of the garden just goes into this sort of piece of land between everybody's gardens where no one owns it.
Oh,
And it's very overgrown, so but it's weird because it's right in the middle of all the housing. It doesn't really connect onto any other forests or anything. So I think the muntjac sort of trapped in this little woodland bit right in the middle. But yeah, it does come up my garden.
that's so cute.
We've noticed I had a new plum tree, and I was so excited. I had 4 plums on it. And then the muntjac visited, and all of my plums were eaten.
Oh no.
I'm just so glad he's got some food though. He's got lovely little antlers. He's really cute. But yeah, he's eating the apples off the trees as well. So, and all the blackberries.
Yeah.
So I think very cute. I'm very glad he's being well fed. He can stay.
It's so nice having nature so nearby.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I just saw him. Sort of like just looked out the window and he was just standing there.
I'm jealous. Yeah, I came back from a week in the forest.
Yeah.
We were there for about a week, which was just so nice to just like kind of zone out and do nothing. And then I came back the Sunday evening and it was just like reality was so like, I don't know, there's no trees nearby where I live and it was just a bit like grim.
Yeah.
So currently wanting to move to somewhere a bit more like, I don't know, surrounded by nature.
Yeah.
But then I also want to move to London, so can't really decide between that.
I have to be like near nature. So growing up, my parents have a house in the sort of the middle of France. It's like in the middle of a forest. And it's lovely. It's like an old farmhouse.
Sounds like something out of Disney.
Yeah, it's like not like really fancy or anything, but it's just like traditional old French farmhouse, and it's on the edge of a hill with a little church on the top, and it's got a little valley with a little stream running through, and it's all my holidays growing up was spent there, so it's just sort of inbuilt in me that I just need forest and animals and trees and just like the natural vibrations of the earth. Just like that grounding feeling.
Just being able to look out and see green as well is so important.
Yes. And they do say now that because we don't walk barefoot on the earth anymore, our vibrations are all a mess in our bodies. So when I was talking about in our one-to-one session with the sound healing, that our body's like a conduit of energy. Everything's energy. And if the vibrations don't connect to the earth, then we're just going to feel unwell. We need to be able to like ground ourselves and our energy be in line with the earth's energy. Otherwise our systems don't work properly because our vibrations are working against all the vibrations around us. So when people walked barefoot all the time, our vibrations were all in a line with the energies of nature. And now we're becoming so detached from it that we do need to just go and walk barefoot. Just to kind of like electrically reconnect ourselves.
It's quite nice to just go outside and walk on the grass.
Yeah. And I often suggest to my sound healing clients that they do that after a session because the vibrations are quite intense in your body, and it's quite good to kind of just discharge a bit of that by going to walk barefoot too, which is why I always do my sessions barefoot, because I'm holding a lot of kind of like that like static electricity like in your body. It's good to like let it flow. Like everything, every cell of everything that is alive has a vibration, and it's just natural that the vibrations near them just affect them and alter them, and there's so much going on there that we can't see. Yeah, you can get these things called grounding sheets, which are like sheets you put in your bed, and you can like earth them. You connect them. I don't know. You connect them to like a power socket or like earth them somehow. And so like when you sleep on them, they help to ground all your like electric charges in your body, like walking on earth. And I'm really tempted to get one soon, because they do say it like really helps your body just to feel amazing. Just like getting everything like the right frequency.
I guess if people can't be going out barefoot all the time, it's
Yeah.
a good way to do it.
Yeah. So what parts of Tokyo have you visited before?
So I lived there for, goodness, first time I lived there 7 months and then a year. So
Awesome.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been quite a lot of places.
Yeah. What sort of things did you do while you were there?
So the first time I was there, I went to high school in Japan.
Oh
for, like, half a year. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I was just at school most of the time, but also just hanging out with friends. We went shopping a lot.
Yeah.
Dive and stuff. I don't know, like the usual. And then the second time I was there for uni, so for a year abroad. And I lived in the same place each time, with different homestay families. So.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm very jealous.
Feels like a second home. I like to go back to visit to see people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but last January this year was my first time going in 4 years, so I haven't seen everyone in ages.
Oh, amazing.
It was very nice.
I really want to go over for cherry blossom season.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. What's the best place to go? Because I know I can't remember, there's the river where it's like lined with cherry trees.
Nakameguro, I think.
Okay.
It's near the giant Starbucks.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, that one's really pretty. They also have sometimes like festivals along the river, like the stands of like food. Yeah, that one feels really nice.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of big open parks you can go to.
Yes.
Just picnic at.
Yeah, Yoyogi.
Yes,
I remember walking around.
That's good.
And when we went, I wore Lolita when I was to Tokyo and it was like going down Harajuku, Takashita Dori, and visiting all the Lolita shops. That was like one of my main focuses at the time.
Harajuku's good for clothes shopping. Yeah.
We stayed in a little hotel in, I think it was in Shinjuku, and it was like close to an okonomiyaki restaurant.
Nice.
And it was just so good, and I got so drunk on sake like really quickly. I didn't have that much. It's so strong. It was lovely. And then
my favourites are like umeshu. It's like the plum wine.
Oh, nice.
It's so good. It's so sweet.
I remember when I got back, I was like, I want to learn how to make okonomiyaki. So I found out all the Western versions of like the ingredients you could use to make it taste the same. So it's like grated potato, and like mayonnaise and barbecue sauce, and like I did like prawn okonomiyaki, and then you fry it all together. I think with egg as well, And yeah, it's so good.
It's yummy, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, they sell the sauce for okonomiyaki, like the pre-made sauce as well, at a lot of Asian supermarkets.
That's a good point. Yeah, I need to.
Yeah,
I
there's
go.
actually one next to Wasabi in Cambridge.
Yes, there is.
They definitely sell okonomiyaki sauce there.
Yes. Have you been recently? Is it like, yeah, a recent, that shop it's opened quite recently?
I think
Yes,
like
that's
Korean
right.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to the udon shop.
Yes. We often get like food from there to like make a picnic. So it's just so much more exciting. Like the buns that like they've got like taro flavoured like purple buns with like shredded pork in them, and they're just really good.
That's so good.
And all of the like the crisps and the sweets and stuff are just so exciting.
I like being able to just buy cold tea as well. Like
Yeah.
cold green tea or cold oolong tea.
Yeah. When I was in Japan, one of the things I was obsessed with was matcha ice lollies in like the convenience stores, and they were just so good. They were like really creamy, and I missed that so much when I came back.
Yeah, you have to visit again.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, maybe if you're saying you like Twix, you can go visit her head spa.
Oh yeah.
I think she does bookings now. So
oh, that would be amazing.
it's definitely on my bucket list.
Yes.
I think a lot of people are opening up salons now.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
When you go over, how do you do your flights? Do you do like stop halfway, or like do the whole lot in one go?
I used to often change over just to make it cheaper, but now the flights are so long.
Yeah.
Because they take the different route.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because they can't fly over Russia.
Right.
So it's just a bit too long that I just fork out the money usually for a longer flight that just goes straight there.
Yeah.
And last time I had to do Anna, which was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always fly JAL.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, before I change up and fly a different one, it was really good.
Yeah.
The food was really nice. So.
That's good. I think we went like as cheap as we could just to make sure we could go.
Yeah, I have been for really cheap before. I've done a return for £300.
Oh, that is cheap.
Was insane,
Whoa.
but it was Aeroflot.
Okay.
Back in 2019.
Yeah.
On like, you know, the Jack's Flight Club or something like that. It's like they show you like the cheapest deals you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just got these really, really cheap flights. I think it's because the changeover was like almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
It was so short.
Wow.
That we barely made the flight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was very cheap.
Wow. So how long does it take to get there now? They have to go like a longer way?
Yes. I can't actually remember. I think it was something like 15 or 16 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when we went it was like 14, but I think that was with, where did we change? I think it might have been in, I feel like it was either Germany or Rome, I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Frankfurt is quite common to change out.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. And sometimes I used to fly back via Seoul, so that I could stay at Seoul, like in Incheon Airport, and go shopping for Korean books.
Yes, I really like Korean skincare. It's really interesting because they use so many different things. I think I stopped it when it said like snail slime. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to have snail slime.
Like classic snail mucus.
Yeah, yeah. Must be good if everyone's using it. So where do you normally sort of like stay when you go? Do you go to a hotel or do you have favourites?
In Tokyo?
Yeah.
So, my friend from work really recommends this place called Dormy Inn.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of like a business hotel, but it has a free onsen, like a bathhouse on the roof.
Amazing.
And it was so good. It was quite affordable as well.
Yeah.
So last time they have like branches all around Tokyo, so I stayed in the Ikebukuro one for a bit and then the Akihabara one, and I kind of matched up to my plans. Like the days I was going to Disneyland, I made sure I was near the Akihabara area of Tokyo and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a good place to stay. Good if you're travelling alone, not so much. I think if you're as a couple, like there's a few probably better options.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
Is it like a onsen for like the whole sort of like hotel?
Yeah, so anyone staying there's just like the ladies and the men's section on the roof.
Yeah.
And then they had like a big manga, like reading area next to it.
Amazing. Awesome.
And free ice lollies.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
It was really good. It was so nice to, like, after a day of like touristing and meeting up with people, to just go back and get into like hot spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they actually source the water from. I don't, because I think some of the branches claimed it was actually natural, like hot spring water, and then I think some don't make that claim, so some might just literally just be bathhouses. But
Yeah. That's cool. Do you have a favourite manga?
oh, that's tough. It changes depending on the season. I'm usually someone that watches more than reads.
Yeah.
I just watch whatever's out that season,
Yeah.
like the big stuff. But if it's manga, I usually read like shoujo manga and stuff, because I feel like it doesn't adapt to anime as well as shonen.
Okay,
But,
yeah.
Do you have any?
Yeah, like same with you, I watch more anime than manga, but I did read Vampire Knight for a while.
Oh, that's nostalgic.
Yeah. I think that was like the first one that I like really got, like really like, first one I sort of started reading, I guess. I don't think I have what other ones I actually read. But like my husband reads a lot of different ones. I think one of his favourites is Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's so good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah.
It's not too dark, but
No,
it's also...
but there's the moments.
Yes, there's some moments. No spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. I really like Hunter x Hunter as well.
Oh yeah, I've not seen Hunter x Hunter.
It's good.
We're watching, what's it called? It's about food.
Shokugeki no Soma, maybe?
I know.
Or Dungeon
Yes.
Dungeon Mission. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It's really funny. It's really good.
I've heard quite a few people talking about it. I haven't tried it out yet. I've seen it on Netflix, like the homepage saying
definitely watch it.
Recommended for you. But
It's really funny. It's really good. It's got like a bit of everything.
I'm just watching Oshinoko this season, which is like about the idol industry in Japan.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that one's quite good. The season 2's out. There's that breakdown. I watch a lot of BookTube at the moment. So lots of authors on YouTube.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Oh, and like commentary on Marvel films or like Game of Thrones, stuff like that. And ASMR, of course.
Of course.
And less so since I've started editing it.
Yes. Do you get a lot of triggers whilst you're editing, or is it just like you're so focused that...
Yeah, it doesn't. I feel it more in person, and then when I'm editing, sometimes not so much. But then if I've left it for like 6 months and I go back to watch it, I'll feel it again.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
Like the novelty is worn off.
Yeah, or I have to like really switch out which ASMR artist I'm watching just to like get the tingles back.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to leave you there. You're very welcome. You feeling nice and relaxed?
Yeah, so sleepy.
Try to keep your hair nice and smooth. It's not too messy now.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's lovely having a little chat.